Oh, hi there. Hi there. Salutations everyone, my name is Pinty. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be playing Slay the Princess. I've seen a little bit on this game. I saw images. Other than that, I don't know much about it. I know that it's a narrative, like, storytelling game, like make your own choices, I think. I'm not sure. You're creepy. You're creepy as hell. But yeah, we're gonna jump into this. I'm taking a little break from Outlast. This is just gonna be like a one video in between the Outlast. I might post some other games. Well, I'm going to post some other games. I don't know about in between Outlast, but yeah, I wanted to jump into this, see what is cooking on this end of the woods. So yeah. All right, new game. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. All right.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Uh-huh.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh. Explore the end of the world. What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? I like that one.
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
I
mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those.
I don't know. I don't know. I might be one of those. Who's to say? Who's to say I might be one of those people who really, really want the world to just burn. The end of the okay. Well, I mean, okay, turn around and leave. Sweet. I've always wanted to off a monarch. Yeah, sure.
Spirit.
That's the spirit. That's that. Yeah, totally. That's the spirit.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the prince.
Oh, what did you? You'll find the princess within. Oh, okay.
A warning before you go any further.
Yes.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okay. Proceed into the cabin. Yeah. Sure.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
Whoa.
The air is stale and musty.
It is.
And the floor and walls are painted.
It is empty in here, man.
The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
I can see that. You didn't need to tell me that. I can see the knife. What is it? Oh, space. I'm in space. Oh my god, I'm in space. All right.
The blade is your implement.
Blade is your implement. Oh, why am I reading this? I'll just read what he said. The blade is your implement. You'll need it to you'll need it if you want to do this right. Explore. Take the blade. Enter the basement. We'll just take the blade.
The blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Yeah. You sure? Enter the basement. Oh.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Hey, I don't know about that. We could just let them live, or, unshackle them.
Carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
My name's Pine.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
I won't let it fool me. Just checking in on you. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. I really want to say that. Yeah, I'm going for it.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
Wow. You know what? Why don't you try doing this? Why don't you try doing this? All right.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Probably. Maybe. There's a lot of stone. There's a lot of stone. There's the padded walls. It's got a little window up in space.
Focus on the task at hand.
Focus? That's impossible for me. You should know this. Should you? I don't know if I want you to know that about me.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
No, I wasn't. You see this this stabby thing. I'm shaking my monitor. Stabby thing. All right. What? No way. Why would you even think that? Yeah, it wasn't a joke. I like that. Just it wasn't
I know.
a joke.
You brought a knife with you and everything, but you don't have to try and kill me. You could always toss that scrap of metal to the ground and give the two of us a chance to talk things out.
Yeah, I could. But here's the thing, is that I like shiny things. And this thing is shiny. And, I really don't want to let go of it. And so, might as well, if I have it.
Point. What if we didn't kill her? What if we just dropped the blade and talked?
No, I don't think so. Don't you dare. I'm beginning to think that this narrator is a horrible person. I mean, I know that I'm the one who said I'm gonna kill them, but this narrator is starting to sound a little serial killy, and I don't like it. Meh.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Yeah, fair. Tighten your grip or drop it. I would say tighten my grip, but I feel like a lot more interesting stuff is going to come out of it if I drop it. If I say drop it, there might be more interesting stuff that comes out of this. So I'm going to say drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Yeah, sure, creepy lady. Sure thing.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face.
Yeah.
Unarmed.
Yes, unarmed. 'Cause I dropped the knife. You really had to emphasize that. We'll be fine.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
I will try not to forget about it. But I have a poor memory.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Well, I wasn't trying to form a relationship. I was just coming down here to kill you, and then I was like, maybe we could talk. A relationship? Are you coming on to
Don't
me?
jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Okay. All right. How long have you been down
Too
here?
long.
Too long? Wow.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
Well, you know, the lack of detail, things get away from me too, all right? Especially if I've been doing stuff for a long time, things can get away from me. Do you know why I'm here to kill you? What's your name? Okay, we've talked enough. Okay, we've talked enough.
Have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Yep. Slay the princess.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through.
Oh, what is up with my hand? Who am I? What am I? I got sharp nails. Dagger. Oh, whoa. Return. Okay. Well,
A
whatever.
moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw.
Uh-huh. Okay.
It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured.
Yeah, that's
Holy
fine.
shit, that hurt! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit.
Oh.
We can still turn this around.
Finish the
You and
job.
the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either.
I'm gonna stab you.
Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now.
Fair.
Can you feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job. The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
That's... you've been stabbed. You've been stabbed. Yeah,
The two of
that's a
you
lot of
fall to the
information.
floor.
This
Yeah.
was fun.
I think me and you have very
Princess
different
gasps,
definitions
her
of
voice
fun.
an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
Uh-huh.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
No. Oh. Keep pressing that button on accident.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Yeah. All right. So, chapter 2, The Adversary. Okay.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the
Ooh.
end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here
Yeah.
to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, but I still don't understand how it's the end of the world. I want to know. I want to know. But also, why do things seem more reddened? Reddened, like right around here? Maybe, just maybe. But, what do I choose? What do we choose? I'm just I'm getting a
terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
You're a liar. You're lying to me. I don't like that you're lying to me. I don't like that at all. I don't appreciate that.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning.
What? Who are you? Who are you? When did you enter into all this? When did you get here? All right, that's fine.
Spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
Okay. Proceed to the cabin. We're just gonna go. We're just gonna go.
Further.
Yeah.
She will lie. She will cheat. And lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she would lie or cheat in the middle of a fight. Are you sure about that? The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice.
Cool.
The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever.
Okay.
Crystal, let's just get on with it already.
Proceed to the cabin. Let's go. I'm interested.
The cabin is tight.
Oh, hey. Whoa.
Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
All of this is different. I don't appreciate that. Why did you change everything on me? Why did you change everything on me? I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't...
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Oh. Yeah, wipe it clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
Oh, am I gonna see who I am?
You look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago. And now it's gone. So all of us can stop arguing about it and get to fighting.
What the fuck? There was a mirror right there. What? Okay. Explore, take the blade. Sure, take the blade.
Take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Yeah, probably. You know, if I was planning on slaying them. Which this time I'm probably not. Because I want to figure out what's going on. Because I'm curious. And I'm a silly little guy.
Open, revealing a rough stone staircase. Its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
You know, I'm not Sherlock, or, you know, I'm not even a smart person generally. I can hardly remember stuff. I can hardly remember what I had for breakfast. But either I'm crazy, or the cabin and all this down here is very different. I don't think it takes a genius to figure that out. This is all very, very different. I don't like it.
Fierce voice
I don't like any of this.
Stairs.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
Yeah?
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening. Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
I hate you.
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight.
Yeah.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall. Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us.
Yeah.
And you brought your little knife, too. Yes.
You are enjoying that a little too much. You're enjoying that a little too much. I don't like that. I can walk out. I don't like that you sound like that. I'll just be
I'm
real.
going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
So you do remember me.
Oh, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life. So, why don't we do it again?
See? She wants to fight us again. There's no reason for us to stand around talking. Alright, fine. I believe you. What? What you said earlier in the woods, I believe you. You've already met the princess, and the princess has already met you. That's all the more reason to take this seriously.
Or it's all the more reason to figure out what the fuck is going on. Did you ever think about that? Did you ever think about that, narrator?
Whatever brought the two of you back to life isn't a fluke. And beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember.
Yeah, well, you're not important. You're just being weird.
Are you okay? Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
You got me pretty much. Sorry, I didn't mean to stay. Just because it bothers you, I'm going to take this even less seriously. No, I don't know what you are talking about. I've never died. Yeah.
You and the princess have been talking about it. You don't have to be so snarky.
Yeah, come on, man. You don't have to. You don't have to be so rude. I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think the two of us have a few things to unpack first. Like how we're both still
What is
alive.
there to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for you. There. Unpacking done.
Yes, but here's the thing. I'd like
Don't you
to
get it?
have...
We've been given free reign to wail on each other. Forever.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah, and, you know, some of us want to figure out what the fuck is going on so we can just move on with our lives. I don't want to constantly die.
Free her? You aren't. I don't know why I'm even bothering, to be honest. You know the stakes of the situation.
Yeah.
Who says I want to be free?
Well, you know, last time you were really begging to be free. You don't want to be free? Are you serious? If you don't want to be free, then what? Me? Anyone? Why wouldn't you want to be free?
Are you sure
Yeah,
you want to look
come
a
on.
gift horse in the mouth right now? If she doesn't want to leave, doesn't this whole situation just work out for everyone?
Yeah, sort of, but I'm a curious motherfucker.
There's nothing out there for me. The only thing I care about is right here.
That's cool, man. That's cool.
All I
Alright.
want is to keep knowing what it feels like to kill you and be killed by you.
That...
That knife split me open. I want to feel your bones snap beneath my fists.
I think I'll just let the princess speak for herself here. Leaving her in the basement isn't an answer. You have to make a choice.
Okay,
And there's
here's
only
the
one
thing.
choice worth
Is that...
making.
Here's
Fight her.
Here's the thing.
Win.
Here is shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. It sounds like she is way too into this. I'm going to... Yeah, I'll just put them down.
Finally ready to complete your destined task, you launch off the wet stone floor of the basement and catapult yourself headlong towards the princess. Here we go. Let's make this count.
Yeah.
Make it count, all right. As you bridge the gap, your blade slashes across the princess's chest, splitting skin and drawing a jagged line of bright red blood.
Oh, I stabby.
But she's unfazed by your onslaught. Her expression barely changes as her fist collides with your ribs, cracking them like twigs and driving you right back down to the basement floor.
Yeah?
You can hear her chains snap as you struggle to recover from the impact.
Uh-huh.
She almost looks disappointed in us. Why is she disappointed in us?
Probably because I'm a disappointment. That's usually how that goes.
You don't actually get it, do you? That knife may be sharp, but you clearly don't want to kill me. It's not fun if you hesitate. It's not fun if you try to trick me and make me bleed out. It's only fun if you go straight for the heart.
Uh-huh.
You need to put everything you have into seeing me dead. Or what's the point?
What? Why do you want to die? Why does this person want to die? That's my question.
So don't be afraid. Don't hesitate. Kill me.
Don't let her get in your head. Reincarnation or not, this world needs you to win.
Okay.
She's huge, but that probably means she's slower than us. Take it slow, think it through, and don't panic. Bleeding her out is our best course of action.
Yeah.
Listen to them. She understands something that they don't. The only way to win, the only way out of this is through her.
Yeah, and you're a little bloodthirsty.
You push yourself off the ground and attack the princess, trying to bait an opening. You do your best to outplay her, slash her, leaving red cuts in the tattered of her white dress.
So much.
Maneuver. For every glancing blow you manage to land, she slams you against the wall in retaliation, each impact threatening to be the last. This weak little dance isn't working. Just toughen up and overpower her. She's throwing us around like a ragdoll. I think overpowering her is a little out of the question.
Ah! I've been punched.
You could stop me with a few cuts. All this dancing around is doing nothing but annoying me.
Good.
I own this place, and I own you.
No you don't.
His arm shoots forward, her palm wrapping around your head, fingers gripping your skull.
How disappointing.
She squeezes, the pressure unbearable as her fingers dig into your scalp.
Ugh.
The last thing you hear is the unsettling crack of your skull, and the sickening churn of what was your grey matter. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Ah! The eye of the needle.
You're on a path in the wood. If you weren't so damned afraid of what she'd do to you, we wouldn't have died back there. Fear is good. Fear keeps us alive.
What?
We died because you didn't have enough of it.
The voice of the hunted.
So what? You'd have us cower in a corner?
Who's the voice of the... Okay, so each time we die, we gain another voice? Is that what I'm... Or each time we die in a certain way?
No, but that place suits her better than it suits us. She's big. We can't hope to find holes and openings down there. We need more room if we're going to survive. Are you suggesting luring her into the woods? Do you have any idea how dangerous that would be? If you lose sight of her, if she manages to slip away, that's it. Game over for everyone, yourself included. Are you not challenging us on all the looping? Have you known about it the whole time? Are you the same one we've been talking to since the beginning? Sorry to disappoint what I'm sure must feel like a grand revelation, but that's not what's going on here. We've never met. Then what is going on?
Why does the narrator not remember? Why does everyone else remember except for the narrator?
What's going on is that you'd only be saying the things you've been saying if you'd already been here, and if you'd already seen things you weren't supposed to have seen. It doesn't matter. We could go in circles forever. I don't like staying still for too long. Let's get to the cabin, see this through. It's good to know that at least one of you is still capable of reason.
Yeah, sure. Reason. Oh.
We may have the same destination, but we're not the same. You are still an other, and I don't trust you.
Yeah.
Well, fortunately, you...
Stop pushing that button. Well, fortunately, you have an entire trip through the woods to reconsider
There's nothing
that.
to reconsider. We're all for violence here.
Yeah.
I haven't
No,
sided
not
with
really.
yet. Violence is the answer here, but the method is equally important to the act. You can't let her leave the cabin.
Yes.
All just circles. Instinct tells me we need space, and I trust instinct. Nothing else to say. Not for me.
Okay. All right. I'm going to end this one here. Just a little snippet for the next chapter. But yeah, I got to end this one here because I'm all out of time. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, subscribe. It really much appreciated. And, you know, as always, I will see you guys in the next video. See ya!